Hey, there we are. Hey guys, gals, everybody. Just got done watching some of Martin and Sharon's Christmas stream, which was brilliant. Excellent stream. Those guys are fantastic. I just got in from about 6 a.m., had some family business, and then snow blowers to fix. So I've been going since the crack of, actually, it was dark when I got up. Long day. Anybody wants to come up, feel free. As always, I do my chats with food because usually by the time I do my chats, it's time to eat. I haven't eaten all day. I had a cup of coffee. Snobby, what's up, brother? Oh, let me throw the link up there. See if anyone wants to come up. Virgil's sitting right next to me. Here's the link. What's the matter, Virg? Buddy? Pates, look at that. Hey, Dusty, how are you, sweetheart? What do we got here? Pates, is that Mr. or Mrs.? I'm assuming Mr. Brandon, hello. Enjoyed your lathe video, Brandon. Looking forward to more of those. Jeff, good afternoon. Missy, good afternoon. Who we got here? Roundabout Robert. Which Robert is that? Oh, Robert Malhouse. Hello, Robert. How are you? Oh, got the shades on. Was it a little bright in there? Touch your nose, buddy. So I know it's you. Robert, you got to touch the nose, pal. I got to touch your nose so I know it's there. You go. I got to make sure it's you. What's up, brother? How you doing?
I tried to bat on my other Craftsman mower.
Uh-oh.
Set up on a block to see what's going on with transmission. Still won't. Nothing happen. And I'm like, oh, well. So this guy goes to the shop. Now the other one, guy told me, say, if you feel confident, pull the carburetor off and bring it up there and let me clean it. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that because there's one little small wire.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's what I did today. I did carburetor cleanings today on snow throwers. We're supposed to get a big storm here, 1 to 2 feet they're talking about possibly on Wednesday. Stop it, Virgil. Stop it. Virgil, stop. My cat's going crazy here. Stop.
Cat. Meow, meow.
Oh, Virgil, stop. Say hi. There you go. There's Virgil.
Ooh, kitty.
Yeah,
Nah.
kitty wants to play with the computer.
Nah, 1 to 2 feet. Oof.
Yeah, that's what they're talking. Yeah, it should be some fun. Like I had some family business today, and then everyone wanted their blowers fixed. So it's just been I've been going since about 5:30 this morning. I just walked in 10, 15 minutes ago. I caught Martin Butler and Sharon's stream, which was brilliant, Christmas stream. I don't know if you caught that, Robert, but Martin Ryder, Martin Butler, Butler's Empire, Retro Restore, great sites. If anyone wants to throw the links out, I feel like I'm British when I go on these sites. I tell you. Anyway, who else we got? Mark Wiley, hello. Jeff Maple, Timmy's here. Jason Hughes, Dirt Rider, everybody's here. Dirt Rider, I'm waiting for Mrs. Pottymouth to walk in. Usually it's about the time she comes home. So what else you working on? Just those Craftsman, Robert?
Well, it's that Craftsman and that that Poland XT. I said it runs fine. If I throw it on choke for a little bit, then it starts kind of choking off. Then I put it back to
which carburetor's on it? Is it the Nicky carburetor with the cast float bowl?
Yeah, the float bowl, you have to take 2 screws to get it off.
Yeah, that's the Nicky. You don't want that carburetor. That carburetor's junk. You got to get the Walbro type. Briggs Stratton sells it. It's about $90, but it'll work perfect right out of the box. I can send you the part number if you want. It makes those run perfect.
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah, right out of the box. I'll send you an Amazon link where you can buy it because I usually get them off of Amazon, even though it's Briggs Stratton part,
Yeah.
We got mixes coming up this week too. We all got our Saturday mixed stream. His Christmas stream is going to be great. That's going to be good.
Yeah, because he did a little short video showing all that stuff, and I didn't know if anybody else was gonna be able to come on the stream or not.
It depends. Sometimes it depends.
Now, I'm trying to think how I can send you my email address.
Well, send me one. I'm Ken Small Engines with an extra S on the end at Gmail.
Yeah. So I did a screenshot of it because if it's not typed in right, computer's like,
Here, hold on. Let me put it there. Hold on. Sweet. There you go.
Yeah. Hopefully I can find it after the
See, with an extra S on the end. Extra S, because somebody already took Ken Small Engines. I think that guy's in like Louisiana or somewhere, but that's me.
Yeah, let me do a screenshot of it.
Just got the extra S on the end. That's all. Tim Freeman, how you doing, buddy? Brandon, it's just been a crazy day here, though. Just everyone's getting ready for the snowstorm tomorrow, about 2-3 in the afternoon. So to go all the way into Thursday. They said between 12 inches and 2 feet, depending on where you are. So I think everybody on the northern East Coast is going to get hit pretty good.
Yeah, well, cause we're supposed to get a bunch of rain, and I got a bunch of scrap metal I'm supposed to be taking off. I'm like, and go to that scrap yard after it's rained. Yeah, you just better take your old work truck, cause if you take a nice looking truck, it's gonna get muddy.
Oh yeah, I tell you here though, Robert, they put so much salt on the ground. I mean, it's like I could take a brush and a bucket and just go 30 feet and get enough salt to salt my whole yard. Unbelievable, tons of salt, tons.
Yeah.
Everybody's afraid to drive in this stuff. Hey Henry, how you doing?
Don't say snow downhill. Everybody like,
oh yeah,
yeah. And the thing is, yeah,
I
if
did
you
some work
don't
in
get,
Charlotte years ago. A little bit of ice down there, forget it. Shut the whole city down.
yeah, but because if you don't get your vehicle properly treated up there, salt even today's vehicles.
Oh yeah, the brake lines, all the brake lines, it's crazy.
Yeah, there was a guy over there, a new guy on. Well, he'd been on called Arch's Garage.
Mm-hmm.
He does lawnmower
Oh yeah,
repair.
I've seen Arch. Yeah, I commented on some of his stuff. Yep.
But
yeah, he commented on mine too.
That last video, I'm like, oh man, that '69 Nova he sold, that thing was sweet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Nova, right? The Nova.
Yeah, but
that was nice.
it shows. I don't know if it was him or somebody else, but they showed him out there smoking the tires. I'm like, hey, stop that now.
Hey everyone, this Friday, 7 p.m. UK time, which would be 2 p.m. Eastern time in the US, Snobby's Christmas stream. So don't miss out.
Yeah.
Don't miss out. Always a good time at Snobby's and Dusty's.
Yeah, because he had a nice list on there, but the background he had, you could hardly read the words because it was red lettering, and they had a little, snow scene with a cabin. Well, I said, it told me, whoo, there's some of them guys in there, man. They would even look at my MTD, and probably
a lot of people don't go MTD. I know MTD. I mean, it used to be. Hi, Henry. MTD used to be a decent brand and all, and now I don't know. People say made to destruct or made to destroy. I don't know, but I don't know. They bought Cub Cadet back in was it 81 or 82, whatever that was, but now MTD owns Troy Built, White, Yardman, Yard Machines, all that stuff. What's going on, Henry?
Not much. Did you get my message about the ethanol-free gas?
Yeah. Did you go by and see what the octane was?
Yeah, 96 octane.
Oh, that's not bad. 96 isn't bad. And that's, but you have to buy the 5-gallon can or you get it off pump?
No pump. They give you a can.
How much a gallon, though?
Well, it comes out to $90 for 5
wow.
gallons.
Holy cow. See, it's 15 here. I can get 100. I can get 94 octane VP at a Sunoco station in Fairfield, and it's $75 plus tax for 5 gallons. So it ends up being about $17 a gallon.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of money. Yeah. But I mean, that's all free. I got to figure out where the demarcation line is. It New Hampshire, somewhere in Mass? Where is it where I can get the stuff? Because it may be worth the trip. Go out there with 3 or 4 5-gallon pails,
Well, I got this, what they call a sun tea glass with a spigot.
Yep.
And the spigot is just about where the water line is.
Yeah, where you mix it in. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I've done that too. But the octane gets diminished, though, because remember, ethanol gives you a lot of octane. So if you take 93 octane unleaded with ethanol in it. You take the ethanol out by mixing a little water. It's only about 80 octane. It's not that great. So you have to add octane booster in.
Right.
And it's like, I don't know if you can still find it, but engines, even back in the day, lawnmower engines, they had the lead and the gas. They was making a lead substitute. Yep.
That got outlawed back in the 70s, Robert. Remember when they put hardened seats in engines? I think it was 1972, 73.
Yeah. Yep. But like I said, if you still had an engine made back before then and it had to run on lead, you had to put a lead substitute in it today. But like I said,
because it would pound the valve seats without the lead. You'd kill them.
Yeah. But I can get my ethanol free at a pump for $2.75.9 a gallon.
Yep. Andrew, touch your nose, Andrews. So I know it's you. There we go. Welcome up. How's it going, buddy?
Well, I'm doing pretty good.
Where are you at, Andrews? Where are you at?
What am I doing?
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Kingman, Arizona.
So you must know my friend MC Engineering Craig.
Where's he from?
Phoenix, I think. Is it Phoenix?
Yeah, Phoenix.
Somewhere in Arizona. He's got a huge CNC machine shop out there.
Oh, really? Yeah, Phoenix is. I know more of the guys from Vegas.
He may chime in. He's usually on my streams and stuff. So, but Craig does a lot of CNC work, 3-axis, 5-axis, stuff like that. Cool stuff.
Yep,
what are you up to? You guys busy over there?
Oh yeah, I'm busy. But you know, unlike you guys, I don't do snow blowers. We don't have one in the town at all.
I was going to say you probably never even seen snow over there, right? Or not?
Well, hey, you know what? Last year we had a kind of a bad one, and then everybody's like, "Oh, well, we drove in snow before," and then everybody's wrecking.
Yep.
Yeah, I was in Oklahoma when the same.
Hold on. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, damn near shut down our town.
Oh.
Yeah, in Oklahoma, I was there for a while, and I was visiting a shop that I was thinking of moving to. And it started just a little bit of powder. And they said, "Hey, you're from Connecticut. You know how to drive."
No, I'm telling you. When I went down to Charlotte, I did business in Charlotte, and I had a rental car, and it was snowing and a little bit of ice out there. I'm just cruising along. People were looking at me like I was Mario Andretti. I was like, dude, it's just some snow and ice. And they're like,
totally different out there.
Well, they don't have salt. They don't have anything for the roads. They don't have the equipment. They just shut down. That's it. Shut down. Yep.
What was it? That one snowstorm we had in Atlanta, it put the damn governor to the state of Georgia in a big damn bind. And some of the kids were having to stay in the school. They couldn't get them home.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh yeah, because over here we put the chains on the buses. If we know it's going to snow the next day, we just throw the chains on the buses and the kids go. I mean, now with the COVID, I mean, they're going to tell everyone to stay home, but all our schools here are back in session until Christmas, and then they have the Christmas break. But they've been off for months. We're not off. They're working from home. They're doing the virtual.
And they also said if you let just enough air pressure out of your tires,
bigger footprint.
Yeah. But my dad,
you got to take out your summer air. You got to take out your summer air, deflate your tires all the way, and then add winter air. Otherwise, it won't work.
I love it when people go to Costco and they try and sell them the nitrogen. So then I tell the people, okay, a month later when you got to add because it's 30 degrees cooler, what do you put in? And they're like, I don't know. Stupid.
And then also, like, if your window's defrosted, quick tip, just boil a thing of water and then just dump the water. It melts all the ice right off the window.
And crack it.
Yeah.
A friend of mine did that. He came out with a bucket of boiling water, 20 degrees out, put it on his windshield, boom, shattered.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to.
And then drain all the liquids out of your car so they don't freeze. You don't want that oil to freeze, so drain all that oil out. You don't want it to freeze inside your engine.
I tell you, this morning, 24 degrees at 5:30 in the morning. I'm out picking up a snowblower. Unbelievable.
What'd you have, the day off today?
I had some family business I had to do. maybe 2 hours worth of stuff. So I took care of that. But in between, I'm trying to keep everyone crazy with, with the storm coming. I had one guy, hold on, Phil, I see you. Hold on a minute. And Tim, hold on. So anyway, I got up early and I picked the stuff up. Then I did my business. And I told him the other day, I said, please tell me what model your thrower is. He couldn't say it was Aaron's, wouldn't start. Tell me what model it is. Let me look it up so I could tell what tools to bring with me. He never did. So then he calls me at 3:00, like an hour ago. When you coming? I was like, dude, you never told me. I was going to research it so I knew what to bring with me. I said, the day's over.
They put cold water in it.
What am I going to do? And I was like, not my problem.
Nope.
Crazy. All right, hold on. Timmy, touch your nose, buddy. There we go. Phil, you too. Beauty. All right. Good afternoon. It's fine. You look like me yesterday, Phil, driving.
What's up, Andrew?
Oh,
hey, Bill.
You becoming a rapper now? Is that what I hear?
Yeah, dude, I just uploaded the official video without the bad audio. I'm so sorry about that bad audio and that. Hey, I did the first ever music video for Small Engine Repair.
Nice. Right on.
And
Ken, you need to check it out. You need to check it out.
Yeah.
Put the link up there. That's right. You can put the link up if you want.
Oh, how do I do it from StreamYard?
Actually, you know what? I think only a moderator can put a link, right?
Yeah.
Got to be one.
Yeah, slap it up. It's uploaded. It's my newest upload on my channel.
Oh,
I took out the bad audio. Just uploaded straight the song.
And the theme is
how's the winter going?
I'm telling you, 1 to 2 feet coming tomorrow afternoon, so it's going to be fun. Yeah.
It's already snowing. It's already snowing where Phil is.
Oh yeah, I'm running my route right now. I got about 4 more driveways to snow blow, and then I'm done for the day. But
what do you got out there?
Right around $450 per day per snowfall.
How much you got? I mean, how much snow? How much snow do you got?
We got only like 3 inches today, but it's on and off right now throughout the week. So every time it snows 2 inches, that's my trigger, and I'm out removing my snow for my contact lids. So.
Yeah, Tim Freeman goes on there. It seems like every Walmart except anything in my vicinity has that stupid de-icer I'm looking for, except mine. Crazy.
Oh, the Prestone de-icer, is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, in the gallon jug. You could get the aerosol cans. They sell that, but as far as in the jug, I use the jug. I refill squirt bottles and I put it in my reservoir in my truck. It works great. I love that stuff. Everyone uses that Rain-X crap. I don't like it because it sort of stains the paint, and in my experience.
Yeah, I've had that happen with a little vehicle I bought. The output things were on the hood.
Yeah, you get the drops and stuff. Hey, David Small Engines. Hey, David.
Well, David.
Hey, you want to know something I never seen repaired that much on YouTube? No one ever repairs a Dethatcher. We don't have any here in Kingman. We ain't got no grass. But I've never really seen a Dethatcher repair.
No, I fixed a few, but usually it's the ones that you get from Home Depot. They buy those when they get rid of them. When the engines blow up and stuff, they sell them for like $200-300. There's a couple of brands that make those. Bluebird is a popular one. Bluebird makes a Dethatcher.
I got a Bluebird at home. It's an old one.
There's two kinds. There's the ones with
Predator.
And then
Henry, go ahead. Your turn. Go ahead, Henry.
There's ones with the springs, and then there's ones with the little bars.
Yeah, I like the ones with the bars with the tines that just going around. You can flip them. You got like 4 edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called a power rake. Ones with the blades on.
Yeah, power rake. Yeah, I never really seen one repaired on YouTube.
They're not.
Well, there's nothing really much. There's nothing. If you think about it, there's nothing really much to repair on them. If you know how to change out those blades, then it's the engine and the cables and the belts. That's about it.
Right,
Bill? It's a belt, a pin, and like cotter pins or hitch pins. That's all it is. But one thing I can say I really like is the ones, Phil, that have the reseaters too. The Clausen brand has the reseater with the seeds on top as well. So it dumps the seed in, and it keeps the seed at about a 1/4 inch below ground level.
Yeah, those have knife blades, I think, in them.
Yeah, they are, because it cuts it up so the seed can get in.
Right.
What's nice is you go over it one shot. You don't have to worry about raking it or anything. It's the perfect depth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done a couple of them.
I've seen
Just
a
do it,
lawnmower. I've seen a lawnmower blade that had the 155 square wheel line built in with it, and you put it on your lawnmower. It's supposed to
Yeah, I've
detach
seen it with the springs on it, so you can rip it up.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I gotta change rooms. I gotta go get a charger. I'm running out of battery.
Uh-oh.
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 I tell you, I'm used to a Chromebook, 14 hours of battery. Then I go to a laptop, it's like 3 hours of battery.
Yeah.
Nah, I just got through a while ago. Had to go do a community dock down here in Eaton. Had to finish up the leaf cleanup. I was down the other day. Didn't have enough gas in my blower, so I had to make up some gas. But I've had my steel backpack BR 400 for 23 years.
Yeah, the BRs are good. I just picked up a Red Max 75 EBZ 7500. I'm not going to say the price, but it was well under $200. It's in beautiful shape.
Oh, see you, Phil. Phil bounced.
Phil's gone. Oh, where's Phil? Phil's gone. Oh.
Yeah, he probably got to his house. He had to go do.
Oh, he got
I bought one of those lights, like you were saying, and Mick was saying, 7,000 lumens.
I thought it was a Rorschach test when I first looked at it.
Yeah, but the thing is neat, you know. It's got the 3 wings on it.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but what I'm going to do with mine, Phil, I'm going to take mine and I bought a big parabolic reflector, Tractor Supply, those big reflector cans. And I'm going to put one in each one and then suspend it from my pole where my green screen is to hopefully backlight my green screen like Snobby does to get a you need to backlight the green screen, I'm told. So hopefully, it'll look nicer.
Yeah.
That's got a lot of light.
Roger McDonald, good afternoon, good evening. Yeah, I got a 100-watt LED in the ceiling.
Yeah, I seen that.
Still waiting on Mrs. I don't know where she is today.
Yeah, I seen that light that Nick was advertising. I pulled it up. I'm like, man, I hope that's a
There's 2 different ones though, here. Robert. Be aware, there's 2 different ones. I bought and Polar Bear Edge. If you go on Polar Bear Edge channel, he bought the higher wattage one. I didn't know there was a variation.
Yeah, because the thing is, do their bulbs over there screw into light sockets like we do over here? You know, I was gonna get one. Only thing I ever bought that I seen advertised on YouTube, double wide 6. He had this special wand he put on the end of his hose.
Yep.
And had 2 different tips. I went on Amazon and got it. And it does a good job. You know, you got the regular stream, then you got the fan tip. I've used both of them. It does good if you got a good garden hose, but if you buy them cheap garden hoses, yeah, they bust in a minute.
Yeah, like those retractable ones that supposed to shrink back into a small size. I've gone through some of those. I finally said forget about it.
I was watching a good friend of mine yesterday. I don't know if you guys are into Gravely's at all, but my friend Ralph RW3 Dog, he put out a video where he got one of these Chinese water blaster that you hook up to your pressure washer and then hook into a bucket of sand to do like wet blasting. Check it out. It worked okay, but he had to get his own hose. The hose that came from China had all the kinks in it.
Try to post the link.
Where'd he go? Bruce Pender. Hello. What's going on, Bruce? I see Bruce is in the chat.
Hi, Honda.
But what was it? Now, and today I had to go out there and do my lawnmowers. I had to take my little does like a boat motor. Had to squeeze that bulb. I had to empty out 2 of my gas tanks on my lawnmowers just to have enough gas to do that leaf cleanup. I'm like, I can't believe I'm forgetting to get gas. I usually fill up 2 5-gallon cans and 2 2.5-gallon cans. That's about $41 for all that. But and my next project is trying to
there's
work on
Mr.
my.
Pender. Bruce, hit your nose, Bruce. Let me make sure it's you. There we go. There's only one Bruce Pender. What's going on, Bruce? How are you, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. Taking it easy. Feel like, yeah.
This morning, I went to pick up a blower, and I said, I have 1,000 subscribers, thanks to you, especially Bruce. I said, let me go live, because I got over 1,000. It says, you don't have permission. And I was like, what? So then I see, it says, learn more. So I hit learn more. It says, you have up to 60 days in which to verify this and this and this before we let you go live. What was the purpose of getting 1,000?
Yeah.
There we go.
Like YouTube now, I have to hit the dark colored notification bell. I'm like, what the fool? Mr. Pender, you know what to come. I have a 1980 Troy-Bilt with a HH60 horizontal shaft that comes on it. I gotta do something about the throttle cable. The throttle cable done acted up. It won't let the it won't do the carburetor right.
You dropped off there.
I'm just wondering if I found some replacement throttles. It's the whole kit. I don't have to probably measure the outer conduit in a wire.
But you got to make sure your governor spring is good, though, because just to having the throttle cable is nothing if your governor isn't working properly.
No, but I just recently.
Does it run okay without the throttle cable? Like, can you stand beside it and rev it up and rev it down and all that stuff?
Well, the carburetor on it got that little arrow for the choke.
Yeah,
yeah, the LMP, the Walpro LMP.
Yeah. So it'd be a manual setup then.
Yeah,
but it's got the throttle cable on the handle also. You know, I said, but I just recently had new tires put on it, and I'm like, I don't like to look at these rims, so I took these tires while they was, they were on the rim. I put Vaseline petroleum jelly on them, on the tires. Then I did the I put primer on there. Then I was able to wipe the petroleum jelly off so the paint didn't stick to the tires. But somebody put one of the tires on the wrong way. Some Chevron tires.
You're driving circles.
Yeah, well. And plus, I've replaced both axle seals. I got to make sure that the axles don't slide too far out, because if that seal comes out, there goes all the transmission oil. And I had to find a special transmission oil that was the kind that could, they say they got a bronze gear. If you use the wrong gear oil, it'll eat that bronze gear up. I'm like,
you can't use EP lubricants, Robert. If it says EP extreme pressure, it will wipe out bronze. Don't use an EP lubricant.
Yeah, because I bought the Super Tech at Walmart, but before I went to the cash register, I made sure that it was it could be put in some with the bronze gear, because that tiller is old. I mean, it is old.
Those are fantastic tillers. It's a horse?
Yes, sir. Got the six or 6.5 horse that comes on it.
Right.
And like the one I have, I got an 8 horse.
Rear tine? The tines are behind the wheel? Yeah, those are good.
But only other thing I have that comes the engine on it, this was made by Aaron's Corporation for Gravely Mowers. Is a weed eater on wheels. It's a wheel weed eater.
I really suck
Yeah. Let me show y'all my girl.
Is it near where you're a little choppy tonight? A little choppy?
Seems to be you, Ken.
Yeah, this is that tiller.
Yeah, because I just now I'm far away. I should go in the other room and plug into the router.
Right.
But this is the tire I'm talking about. Got turned backwards.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Right.
Like I said, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Well,
there
then
you
you
go.
got
There's
it.
a horse. That's a nice horse.
Yeah. There's a guy on YouTube called Turbine Doctor. He has taken one of these completely down. He rebuilt the transmission and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah. But
that's a lot of work on those things. I love mine. I bought it from the original owner's grandson.
Yeah, but this is that throttle part I was talking about.
Hold on, let me zoom in here.
Have to go down a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the throttle, but follow it out. Follow it out. Where's it going on the motor?
It goes, yeah. A little, yeah. Can y'all see that?
You can see the governor.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, that's the governor assembly.
Yeah, and there's a spring, but the inner cable.
Okay, that spring looks like the wrong spring on there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
This is
zoom down, Robert, a little bit. You're a little high.
Yeah, we're seeing the.
Go down on the carburetor in the Lincoln. Go down.
Down.
A little more.
There we go.
A little more.
Yeah.
There you go.
See, this is the inner cable,
there's the
and it's
stop
not
for the high.
Yeah.
It should work.
Yeah, well, I said
it should.
done quit moving. But
is
then this.
You have a, you have a cable looper, Robert? Do you actually have a cable looper? Those aluminum, they're like anodized aluminum, and you can stick your WD-40 and stuff in there, cable lube, and lube up cables with it. I don't know if you have one of those, Robert. They're about $20.
You know, Ken, the conduit on that cable feeder is wire, so he can spray that whole thing down with like Rust-Oleum or Rust Check or whatever. You can spray
right
that
through it.
Yeah, and you'll get that moving.
Yep.
That's good. Nothing wrong with that.
Robert,
And
that's the choke.
Yeah.
That's the infamous Tecumseh choke.
Yeah.
But when I first bought the tiller, everything was fine. Then one day, I was flipping it over, pressure washing under the tires. Well, I flipped it to the side with the carburetor, broke the damn original carburetor. I'm like, Lord have mercy. But the guys at the shop found it online. I'm like,
oh, that's great stuff.
But then I have these girls.
Uh-oh, what do we got? Hold on. I gotta change this to the Robert show. Ooh, snapper. There you go.
Yep.
I like snappers.
Excellent machines.
Oh yeah. My 28-inch snapper rear engine rider, 9 horsepower. I swear by that thing.
Yep.
Where do you live, Robert? It looks like you're in the country in the middle of nowhere somewhere.
You're Georgia, right, Robert?
Yeah, Eatonton, Georgia. Nah. This, I gotta see if I can get this thing uncovered real quick. I bought a 1985 Series 5 Snapper. Extra tough. She did great for a while, but then one day the engine went out.
Uh-oh. Hey, Robert, you got to do a live stream, buddy.
Yeah, I would like to join YouTube, but like I said, it has the original 11 horse IC engine on it, but the connecting rod broke in, and I'm like, God almighty, I don't know whether that can be fixed or not. It can be rebuilt.
Anything can be rebuilt. That's what we say. Anything.
Take the gas cap off, slide a new unit underneath, and put the gas cap back on. And
there you go. There you go.
Oh, I buy trucks.
But
that's my grandfather used to do with the Model T.
Yeah.
Then I
well, that's the nice thing about being a small engine mechanic is you're almost like a Model T mechanic, right? You know, you're actually welding and fixing and drilling and tapping, and the mechanics that fix my wife's car, they don't do it. They plug it into a machine and they say, I think you need a plug on number 4.
They're parts changers now. That's the problem. There are no more technicians.
Yeah.
There's no more problem solving.
I actually took my pickup truck's 23 years old, and I took Frank in to have him checked out. I'm getting too old to crawl underneath it, and I trust these guys; they're good. And I said to him, "When was the last time you guys touched a piston?" Like they're all 4 journeyman, 45-year-old mechanics, perfect age, right? Experienced, but young enough, but old enough. And they said, we haven't touched a piston around here in 10 years. And they're mechanics, right?
Yeah, but nowadays, Bruce, nobody rebuilds anything. You just
No,
swap
you
it out.
can't. Well, the cost, eh? Like the problem is it's $110 an hour. And he's got to pay compensation and keep a door open and a secretary at the front and all that stuff.
It's just like small engine mechanics today for lawnmowers.
Yeah.
Well, the dealers around here get about $90 an hour.
Yeah. Well, you know what though? They're going fuel injection this year, eh? The first
one.
Yep.
Well, Aaron's did that 3 years ago.
Oh, not up here.
I haven't seen one. How about the Steel 500 chainsaw? That's fuel injected now.
I'm glad I haven't seen one yet.
I saw one year and a half ago. Guy had to buy it from Switzerland or Sweden or somewhere like that. They had to have it imported because they wouldn't sell them in the U.S. yet. I tell you, nice. It is nice.
Is that the one that Steve was talking about, the software to test them?
Well, no, the M-Tronic, you've got the software for the M-Tronic stuff, but this is pure fuel injection. So it's not an electronic carburetor with solenoids. It's actually fuel injected. Like the air and snow throwers now that have fuel injection. A buddy of mine bought one, and he called me up, and he goes, do you know how to work on these things? I said, I have no clue. And the dealer told me you got to buy $1,000, piece of software and plug it in, and I don't need that.
No. If it gets to that, I'll go electric.
No, but my lawnmower deal I deal with, he says he likes the old school carburetor, that fuel injection stuff. Every time a lawnmower dealer got to go back to school to learn how to work on this stuff. It's like,
wait, David, you say at 180, you're charging $180 an hour?
Oh, I didn't bring up chat.
David, clarify, because I don't think it's 180. I mean, that's
got to be.
My Lexus dealer doesn't charge that.
But if you talking 100 more an hour, you might well say you're a diesel mechanic.
And that's US.
Mega, the new 500 is injected. Yeah.
Yep.
Mega. For anyone who doesn't know Mega's down in New Zealand, so he's. I think it's the next day over there.
Yeah, who knows? Eh? Okay, it's 2:30, just about 2:30 here where I live.
It's 4:23 here p.m.
Yeah. But
I'm feeling like a
snow.
Feeling like a bag of poop today, so I'm taking it easy. So.
No, but I have my oldest piece of equipment I bought back in 1994 is a McCullough 2310 straight shaft weed eater.
Paul, what engine? Paul, try and help you. Paul, what engine? Paul Rhodes is asking the specs for an engine. What I do, when I need to know specs on something, I'll type in whatever type of engine it is. Then I'll type in the word, PDF, and a lot of times, Boolean type search like that, it'll come up. And a lot of times it'll come up with like a college website or something where they have a shop class and they've uploaded manuals. So a lot of times I did that over at James Condon's the other day, and it was actually University of Missouri, and it came up with a Briggs overhead valve service manual, 173 pages for free. So,
is that how you found the service manual for my VL? Is that how you found the VL? Sorry, Ken, is that how you found the service manual for that VLV?
Those I just have, Bruce. A lot of those I just have those, Bruce. If you go to Outdoor Power Info, I think it's called Outdoor Power Info.
Yeah, you mentioned
or Outdoor Distributors. It's Outdoor Distributors. They have all the manuals listed. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Page 10, baby. That's where I made the governor rod, the second governor rod. It had one hook went this way and one hook went this way on the governor rod. I was there because I got the stainless steel rods.
Did you use your Z bender, or was that needle nose pliers?
The Z bender was too small, so I used the vise, and then I folded it around one of the wires to get that perfect curve. Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah. Well, at least
I love that kind of. I just love that kind of stuff.
At least you use wire. A lot of people, they use copper.
No, I use stainless. I got a whole bunch of stainless steel antennas from the old two-way radios.
Oh wow!
That don't rust on the end doesn't taper. The last foot and a half doesn't taper.
What's the temper though, Bruce? It won't bend easily.
Oh, you can 90 them with a ball peen hammer. Don't forget, I used to work in the business. Eh? Yeah, they're great. And they don't rust.
There's one other thing I'm trying to find I can't find. My Powercraft limited edition mower. Somebody had taken out the parking brake. There's a rod. You depress the pedal and you pull up on the rod to set the parking brake.
Mm-hmm.
Like
an AYP rod on the right.
It was made by MTD. No.
Oh, MTD. All right, you can just look up any MTD track from back then and look up the brake assembly. You'll see all the linkage parts, and just look at each individual part number to see what the parts look like, so you know what's missing.
Yeah, because I know what's missing because the rod does a 90 and comes up through the middle floor pan. I'm like, some of these molds were given to me, and I'm like, some of these people just, God, respect the classics, people. Respect the classics.
Yeah, like me and Bruce.
Right now.
Sorry, I'm laughing. It's funny.
No, but you go to Lowe's today. MTD is making.
Okay. Don't stay out of the big box stores. Stay out of the big box stores.
Yeah.
But they have the new Craftsman mower. The height adjustment and blade engagement lever are separate. Well, it used to be all one piece because I had to have somebody fix my height adjustment blade engagement on that Powercraft, and they welded a nut.
You know,
when I cut the blade off, it stays off, but when I go to put it in the first notch to engage the blade, I'm like, God almighty.
I get it.
Well, the geometry of the pulleys, sometimes if you're way up or way down, it won't engage properly.
No. Well, like I said, when I was go to disengage it, then I found out one of my brake shoes. I'm like, I tell you, one of the brake shoes was messed up. Like I said, but they said if you add 1/4 of an inch, that you lose 1/4 of an inch when you go to disengage the blade movement. If it moves 1/4 of an inch forward, the blades are still spinning. I'm like,
hey, Robert, I know what that's like with blades still moving on an MTD. Trust me.
Yeah. I looked up.
Yeah. He can.
But I looked up what MTD stood for. They said Modern Tool and Die Company. They should have stuck.
Cut your nose, doctor.
But okay, I can't. There he is. I can't. You know what? I'm not the kind of guy that knows something as an AYP or an MTD. Ken knows this. I just fix what's in front of me. And if I have to bend something over and weld a whacker on it and stick it through and fix it, or call Ken and get the right part, whatever.
Maddie, are you in surgery, or are you porting, or what are you doing?
I'm at work. Just wanted to say hi to everybody.
Right on. Hi.
You waiting for the snow, Maddie?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I got a problem because I have some cedar shingles that might be delivered Friday.
Ooh.
So in the middle of snow.
Make sure you clear a spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to clear a spot tomorrow, make a pallet, and then be able to get them to there, under a tarp or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we do what I do. Like wherever I want to do something, like a sidewalk or anything, just cover it with a cheap tarp. That way, when you shovel, then you pull the tarp off, and it's like brand new.
Done. Yeah. So, and I got the little tractor now, so that helps too.
Good.
So, anyway, I just want to say hi. Hope everything's good. And
we haven't met, have we, Matt?
You haven't met Dr. Olson, the infamous Matty Olson, chainsaw repair extraordinaire?
Bruce, I usually introduce myself as the other guy. It's been either that or chronic backup. It's been that way for many years.
Right on. Well, it's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too, Bruce. Robert,
anything
Henry.
about chainsaws, Bruce, especially Husqvarna. If you go to Mass Champ, he's got what he calls bolt for bolt videos. They're phenomenal.
You know, I've been avoiding chainsaws for 8 years.
Yeah, speaking of chainsaws, I've twice had to take my Shindawa 591 to the shop because the oil pump went out. One more time, I'm going to tell him, you can keep it.
Put it out on the back 40 and put a 30-06 shell through it.
There you go.
Yeah. It's still on a warranty.
You guys are
but
doing
still
it wrong.
before-
Whatever it
Thanks,
is.
man. Nice seeing you.
I see you guys too. We'll talk to you later. Later, guys.
Maddie.
Bye.
Nice
No,
meeting you.
Maddie, I'm a moderator. I'm a moderator on Maddie's stream. Maddie started out years ago. I think it was about 8 years ago. I guess 2012 when Sandy hit, the tropical storm Sandy on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Maddie needed a saw, I guess, to do some cutting and stuff like that. Him and his dad. So he got into chainsaws and he started fixing them, repairing them. Started his own channel, Matthew Olson. And I tell you, it's phenomenal. If you like Husqvarna, even steel,
I'm gonna go sub to him. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. He anything you want to know about a chainsaw, go to Matty Olson's channel. Really, he's the best.
Matthew Olson, is that what you said?
Matthew Olson. Yep. I'll send you the link. I'll email you.
I got it right now.
Yeah, you'll see. He's got a picture of a transformer, like one of those.
SEN?
And Matthew Olson.
Got him. Matthew Olson chainsaw.
Yeah. It shows a picture of the transformer on it, and it says Matty O.
Yeah.
That's his emoji.
It looks like a transformer. Yeah, right on.
Yeah, put it on free play, Bruce. You watch it for hours. I tell you, he bolt for bolt, he goes through every single thing of doing a complete rebuild.
Geez, I even hit the bell. I don't always do that. You know how long I'd be doing comments if I hit the bell on everybody I subscribe to?
Now that I have over 1,000, Bruce, I felt obligated, especially to some of the people such as yourself, whatever, to respond to all the comments. I was up till 3 a.m. this morning responding to comments. I mean,
well, I do it every morning. I do comments from whenever I get up till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I shut it down. My ass gets sore from sitting on this chair.
I mean, you want to be polite, but sometimes
I go to
the same questions over and over.
But you got to answer them because it's from a different person.
You want to be polite.
Oh yeah, I watched your video this morning.
No, I mean you got to support.
You did.
About ramp safety. I know my lawnmower shop. Yeah, he has those
accidents on ramps, boy.
Well,
yep. And if you're using ramps that have a square edge and they're too high, and the front tires of the tractor peel up the ramps, and they come back and flap you in the head.
Yep.
I've seen all kinds of things.
Yeah, now that I got that large truck,
it's
like 3 feet off the ground. It's tall.
Yeah. The angles are all wrong. I got wooden ones, but my truck's fairly low.
But then they got the young guys that go out there and start doing things to a truck that ought to be illegal, putting them 6 foot and higher. I'm like, what the? Nah, but have y'all seen the new Hennessy 6x6 truck by Chevrolet?
No.
It's thing they take is a
dually. I can't even afford to look at it.
But they take it's a dually, but they take the outer wheels and give them their own axle. They said those trucks are anywhere from $350,000 to $375,000.
Uh-oh.
That's a
house. Too rich for my blood.
I drive a 23-year-old wreck.
Hey,
mine is 14 years.
You've seen Frank. You've seen Frank, eh? Okay, Ken, you've seen Frank.
That Frank looks perfect. There ain't nothing wrong with Frank. Frank is beautiful. Frank is a bow tie. Bow ties are beautiful.
They are.
But there was a guy on YouTube. He took a 1959 Chevy Apache, dual headlight with a 9-foot bed. They put a 353 Detroit diesel in it.
Oh wow!
Then he had to put two transmissions together to make it work. But he was going down the road and shifting. That thing sounded sweet, but a real Chevrolet guy would probably like, you messed up putting a Detroit diesel in it.
Well, mine is standard right down to the AC Delco battery that's still in there.
Yep.
That's a Chevy or GMC, Bruce?
Mine is a Chevy.
His is a bolt tie.
You can eat. No, it's got the last 1998 cast iron 350.
Oh, Vortex? Vortex?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it's been fantastic. I got 190,000 clicks, which would be about 130,000 miles.
That's not bad.
Which is low.
Well, mine just turned. It's 14 years old. It just turned 60,000 miles.
Good for you.
My 97.
I found it. I was lucky.
My 97 GMC, 450,000.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
I was a witness to that. I saw Henry's. I tell you, you look at it, it doesn't look. I mean, a little bit of rot on it, but it actually doesn't look that bad. And yeah, it's got like 400,000 miles. Yeah.
What year is it, Henry?
97.
97. Right on.
And it looks like
Yeah,
he just took
mine.
the hell out of it, like he owns it. Just
Well,
go to.
mine. No, you can eat right off. You can eat. You go across the valve covers, and your fingers don't even get dust on
Have you? Let me ask you, Bruce. Have you always been like that?
them. Since I figured life out at about 23 or 24 years old.
Where if you take care of stuff, it'll last you.
Yeah. Well, I used to break stuff, and you're up in the middle. You're in the middle of nowhere in the dark, and you can't go anywhere, and you've broken something. And life is really complicated when you do that. When you look after things, and it took me about 5 years to learn the difference between maintenance and repairs. Right?
Yep.
Huge difference between maintenance and repairs.
It's
And
just like that.
that's how I treat everything. I maintain everything now.
It's just like that. That 11 horse Briggs on my that 85 snapper. I had it, and I'm like, I kept noticing oil coming out of it. And I'm like, I thought maybe it was overfilled or it was coming out the crankcase breather. Then I looked, I'm like, oh snap, it's the oil sump gasket. So they had to come get it and put an oil sump gasket. I'm like, but I should have known to have him gone through that engine before I even put any money down, because when I got it, I noticed there was a little slight knock in it. That should have been an indication that she was getting close to damn going kaput. But it's got a valve, the exhaust valve rotator. I mean, all this stuff. But worst thing Briggs Stratton ever did is now all residential push mowers have them plastic carburetors. I'm like,
You're preaching to the choir.
yeah. Somebody
Right,
give
Ken?
me one. Yeah,
We're the choir.
me.
We already go to church, man. We're with you.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here because I gotta go deliver another blower in about 20 minutes, so I gotta get ready for that.
Okay, well, I'm getting my cataract done in a day. So.
Good luck, Bruce. We'll see you when
I know that's right.
Hopefully, we'll see you on Saturday, and I won't have a patch on.
Yeah, mixed team. That'll be fun. It's gonna be
whatever.
We got Snobby's too. Snobby's Crap Picker is gonna be Friday at 7 p.m. their time, which is 2 p.m., which is noon your time, Bruce.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You're 2 hours behind me now, because you're at about 2:38 right now, Bruce.
Exactly. And then Steve Small Engines is 1:38 because he's a time zone. Canada. Yeah.
Is he going to go on again? Because I love doing his. We had a good time the other night.
Isn't he a riot?
Oh, I tell you. But we were on the other night with him, Nick, and his brother, his actual brother, who looks just like him, except a little bit wider face, a little darker hair, but looks just like him. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
He lives in God's country. Like he's on Vancouver Island, about halfway up, on the inside straight between Vancouver Island and the mainland. Oh my God, that's a beautiful country. Yeah. Trudy and Mrs. P and I have talked about. Yeah,
you got Jeremy on here. Mower Medic 1. Now I got to stay on for another 5 minutes because you got Mower Medic 1 on here. All right, we got some royalty. We got some royalty other than Bruce Pender. Holy cow,
Jeremy!
Everybody, if you don't know Mower Medic 1, Jeremy, he's got a fantastic channel. He's been doing it for years.
Yeah, I do this. I'm a small engine mechanic, self-taught backyard small engine mechanic. He is a professional small engine mechanic.
Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a few of them that do it professionally, but I tell you though, I still try and model myself after somebody like Musty a little bit, where you just have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, Musty can do anything, and we'll watch it because that's who he is.
Exactly.
Just like you. For 17 times.
You have to speak to the camera like it was somebody sitting in a chair.
Yeah, just like the other day, Musty.
Yeah.
And then so now I'm just going to take the top end of this rewind off, and we'll see if I break my finger. That kind of thing.
Yeah, but Musty.
I was over at a friend's house today. I was at a friend's house today trying to get a Tecumseh going for him. I got the carburetor all cleaned out and all that stuff. I go to do the pull rope, snap. And I'm like, really?
Ooh.
And it just getting ready to start. And then it doesn't have electric start on it. He didn't want to buy electric start. And I pull it. It's like pop, 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 pop. It's stalled out. I go, okay, we got it. Put the choke on. Boom, pulls right out. I go, you kidding me?
I've had that happen 10 minutes before the customer comes to get the piece, eh?
Right? Then you do the fastest rewind change on record, right?
Well, that's why I keep a couple of Tecumsehs with 2 bolts. You just pop those 1/4-inch nuts off, put a new one on.
Oh yeah, the ones that go in from the side.
They walk the door and you go. But Briggs are a little tougher. Briggs is a little tougher.
Yeah.
No, you want to keep serial.
Steve's on here too. Steve Small Engines is on too. Look at that. Look at all the celebrities coming up.
Mixed on the 19th. You're gonna have the same people.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you're gonna have all the stars on the 19th. Yeah. Hey Steve, I'm wondering, Steve Small Engines Saloon, is he gonna do a weekly every week? If so, you can post it, Steve, so we all know. We had some fun the other night with your brother. That was a good deal. Brother and I think his sister-in-law. It was fun. We had a good time. We tried, like you said, Bruce, we tried to answer questions, but so many were coming up. You're trying to pick and choose. It's like you don't want to anger people because you're not answering their questions, but they will question any answer in 5 minutes,
Yeah.
So I had better go. I'm having a low day, so I'm gonna head out. Sorry, Steve and Jeremy and BSS Small Engines. I was on his yesterday, I think. So talk to you guys later.
All right, take care. Good luck. Surgery, Bruce. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Later. All right. You're going to hit it, guys. I got to go. I'm not going to be on the road in about 10 minutes. So thank you for showing up. Robert, thank you as always. Timmy, Henry. Actually, all the guys in the chat, you got a lot of people here. Steve and Johnny Ladd and Horses and Brandon. Everybody, you got a lot of people here. Yeah. I wish I could stay on longer, but I got to deliver that snowblower and make money. So, all right, I uploaded a video today on the ramp safety. I got 5 or 6 more I want to do, but everyone's telling me only do 1 a day. So that's what I'll do. I'll do 1 a day, and we'll go from there. So, all right, take care. Thanks for everyone for coming. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Robert.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Take care,
everybody. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.